official Starships collection review. This time we're doing the NX-01 Refit. Oh yeah, I've not been excited for a special issue since Deep Space Nine came out back in November 2013, I think. It's been all the J.J. Abrams arse, and finally we've got a decent ship. And as per usual, you get the ship, you get the magazine, and you get the ship. More on that in a little bit. So, we'll get onto the magazine. Specification, Class Columbia. Interesting. Refit 2156, Deck 7, Crew 85, Mission Space Exploration, Weaponry, Phase Cannons, and Photonic Torpedoes. And we get a beautiful CG render of the ship there. Now, this magazine goes into the designing of the ship more than anything else because it never actually made it to screen at all. It was proposed for season 5 of Enterprise, which didn't happen, which would have seen the Enterprise and Earth be at war with the Romulans. It was designed by Doug Drexler and I think Herman Zimmerman as well. And we get a nice image of it in space dock. I think they used this for the for one of the Ships of the Line calendars. Yeah, here we go. The Enterprise NX-01 Refit made its debut in the 2011 Ships of the Line calendar in this image, which showed as being upgraded in space dock. And then we get some more sort of CG renders of what it might have become, and then we've got a weird one with the Constitution saucer and these weird circular engines, very similar to Matt Jeffries' original design. That one's a bit too TOS-y at this point. Drexler's earliest design for the NX-01 were done in the evenings at his house. He always wanted to refer back to Matt Jeffries' work, often revisiting ideas like having the engines in a ring, which Jeffries had rejected when he was designing the original ship. Herman Zimmerman and Doug Drexler eventually came up with a design which was initially approved by the executive producers. However, they subsequently decided that it looked too much like Kirk's ship. And then we've got design of the original NX-01 there, showing you where the the new refit parts would come in. And then we've got like specifications there. We got the deck plans, topographical view. There we go, of all the upgraded stuff. And here's an interesting thing. I'll get onto that in a moment. But yeah, it is pretty cool. I really like this one. And then showing you up against the original 1701 there, beautiful design, and showing you can see this kind of happening, getting there, which is pretty cool. And more CG renders of it there, which is really cool. I keep saying and really cool a lot, don't I? I have to vary my vocabulary at some point. Drexler produced these open CG views for fan modelers who wanted to build their own physical versions of the NX-01, the NX Refit, because they had never been done before. Done for the show, because these renders were all textures and lighting were stripped away. The modelers could get a good look at all the detail. Seen in this way, could clearly make out the positions, the individual windows, running lights, and see the details of the various airlock shuttle bays, sensor pallets, and thrusters. Yeah, because I think they did release a add-on kit for the NX-01 was it AMT model, which is pretty cool. And we get more CG renders of it there. It's such a shame that it never appeared on screen. You never know, it might still. Jollett's finished version of the Refit, complete with the original series deflector dish, was partially enclosed in cells, still looking some finishing details, such as the ship's registry. And there we go, and we've got some signage there. The letters on the hull and stuff. Notice it was called SS Enterprise, which is pretty cool. More CG renders of it there, and I think these were used in the Ships of the Line as well at some point. Yeah, Star Trek scenic artist Michael Kuda created the pennants of the ship's registry in the cursive typeface used for the SS Enterprise. Was a conscious echo of the type used on the Galileo shuttlecraft. So there you go. And we've got a really cool CG render of the ship flying past some Romulan birds of prey there. The Refit always intended to make the Enterprise wear the adversary of the Romulan of the Earth during the Earth-Romulan Wars. It's a vital period of Star Trek's history remains a mystery, but this image, created by Drexler, hints of what we might have seen in the 5th season of Enterprise. Yeah, it's such a shame that we didn't get a 5th season. And there you go, there's the top view on the back there. A very good magazine this time. And onto the bad boy itself. Now look at this. This is bloody gorgeous. This is absolutely fantastic. The detail in there. This camera's not picking it up very well. Excuse me. The detail on this is very, very good. As you can see there, it says SS Enterprise. And it's got the Starfleet type pennants along there with the enclosed nacelles. On the inside, you can see there's still the blue there. They've got the blue, the orange plastic for the nacelles. They've even got the little spikes coming off them, which are really, really cool. And then we go to the underside where all the cool stuff's happening. As you can see there, I don't think this camera's going to pick it up because I'm using my Samsung camera. I don't think it's going to come up, but it does say SS Enterprise underneath the pennants there. It appears that where they've attached the saucer, the secondary hull rather, is where the main shuttle bay used to be. That's cool. So obviously there's a gap there, and they just hollowed that out and connected the secondary hull. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Now the bit I was going to say earlier. This is the regular issue of NX-01. I'll just show you the comparison. The size is fucking huge. So we've got the regular issue one, and then we've got the special one. Now, Eagle Moss, please release all the Enterprises in this scale. This is fucking brilliant. I would happily buy all 7 Enterprises in this scale. Please make it happen, Ben. If you're watching my videos, you probably don't. But if you do, please make that happen. This is probably the best ship they've done in a good while, and it's definitely one of the best specials they've done. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah. And you can see here, this is where engineering is. You can see that they've disconnected it and then reconnected it here. And they've also said in the magazine that the reason why there's a little bit of a gap there, that this whole section can be jettisoned if there's a warp core breach, which is really cool. But look at the detail on it. There's more detail on this than there is on this one, but you know, it's a special. And top's all metal. The nacelles are plastic. The secondary hull's plastic. Bottom section of the saucer's plastic as well. But you know, that's no bad thing. It's got 2 deflector dishes. It's got one there and one there. So, apparently, some reports are saying that this is not on straight. Mine is perfect. Just well done in all round. Well done to Doug Drexler, who designed the ship, because I think it's really cool. You know, Enterprise gets a bad rap. I like Enterprise. I love the ship. I thought the ship was really cool. You know, tiny compared to Galaxy class, tiny little ship. In fact, it's so tiny it'll fit in a Galaxy class saucer section. You know, but the detail on this is just brilliant. I love the Aztec along here. I love the backwards ease. You know, they've got them on there as well. I love the pennants on this side. They are really cool, really cool. No plastic for the clear plastic for the impulse engines. But you've got clear plastic in the nacelles there, and one on this side as well. But the detail is just phenomenal. You know, I don't like rating these, but I've got to give this I'd give it a 10 but I'm giving it a 9.5. I'm not rating any other. This is just my personal opinion, because I don't like doing that. The Ecology boys do that. I'm giving it marks down for the stand. Now the stand is shocking. I mean, this bit holds the ship fine. It's this bit that connects to the black stand. It doesn't fit in any secure way. It's already fell off today, this. Luckily, it landed in such a way and on something that it didn't break. I fucking panicked. It came this morning. And on the bottom there it says, where are we? SS Enterprise, NX Refit, it says. You can give the register number, so that's pretty cool. People are saying use super glue, but I'm going to have to get some clear nail varnish. Now, before you start, clear nail varnish is perfect for this sort of stuff, repairing this sort of stuff. What you do is, because it comes with its own brush, which is brilliant, what you do is dry brush this section. I've done it with a couple of others. Dry brush this section, let it dry, and of course if you go wrong, get some nail varnish remover, perfect. And it just, what it does is it gives it an extra thickness, so it should then fit in there quite securely. But yeah, I've got to hold on to this. But I mean, it does fit onto the stand itself fairly well. But just overall, I'm really impressed with this one. Really impressed with it. I've actually got it on time as well this time. Yeah, this is the state of affairs with the specials. Deep Space Nine took forever to turn up. The JJ Booby Prize, the original one they sent me was came with Deep Space Nine magazine. Then they sent me a replacement for that, and then another one turned up. It took ages for the Vengeance to show up. I got 2 Birds of Prey sent through the post. Not Birds of Prey, D4 shit. Then a thingy came, and then the rather fugly looking Kelvin came, more or less on time. But this come actually before it's even out. It's not even out yet. But yeah, I am really, really impressed. Now, if you can give me a regular version of this, this, if you can give me one of these in this scale, happy. I'd pay 20 quid. Not bothered. But yeah, I am really impressed with this one. I've got to find a really cool place to display this, because I think they've really hit the mark with this one. I'm without words really, because it's just so good. The detail on it is fantastic. I don't know if you're going to pick it up, but the torpedo launchers they're all painted in red, and you got looks to be. Oh wait a minute! I think there's even more surface detail. Yeah, there is. Didn't even notice that. It would appear that these raised notches here might be phaser banks or phased cannons. We've got any? Yeah, we've got some here. Yeah, I think they might be the phase cannons, because they're supposed to be, going into war. Yeah, I never noticed that before. That's pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I am really impressed. I might keep going on about it, but I am really impressed. Like I say, I was impressed with the original NX-01 that came out back in issue 5. But yeah, they've really hit the fucking mark of this one. More of this, please. More of this. Like I said earlier, I would, if you give me all the Enterprises, a Defiant and Voyager in this scale, I will be very happy, and I will just go here. I don't need money. I can survive on no money. It's fine. Here's all my money. But yeah, really impressed with this one. Really, really impressed. Anyway, enough of me gushing about it. I'm going to go. I'm going to upload it and stuff, because I've got Federation Fighter to review as well, so that's going to be cool. And another one I've been looking forward to for a while, because Ben Robinson kind of likes to hint at stuff that's coming out, and not stuff that's not out for a good while. Breen Warship, can't wait to review this one. It's such a weird design, but enough about that. So yeah, that's me. That's the NX-01 refit, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.